When you first see this image, it feels like the perfect picture of beauty. A goddess floating on a shell, wind at her back, flowers raining down from the sky. It looks like a dream, graceful, balanced, harmonious, like something almost too gentle to be real. But there's a hidden tension beneath this serene surface. Today we'll explore The Birth of Venus, not just as a masterpiece of beauty, but as a painting that, when looked at closely, reveals unexpected shadows beneath the splendor. Look at Venus herself. Her face is calm, her expression distant, her eyes almost empty. She's not smiling, she's not welcoming. Here's beauty, yes, but also an emotional absence, a kind of fragile, inaccessible perfection. Why would an artist paint beauty that feels both present and absent at the same time? Now shift your gaze to the left side. A flying figure grips another, wind and force entwined. It's Zephyr, the wind god, clutching Chloris. Instead of flowing air, their bodies seem tangled, almost pulled rather than free. This isn't gentle wind, this is forceful motion. It's beauty carried by a push, not a breeze. And those roses falling from the sky, delicate petals raining around Venus, look soft at first. But in Botticelli's time, roses symbolized not only love, but desire and danger together. Love, yes, but the kind that carries thorns. Beauty here is entwined with hints of pain. Now focus on Venus's hands, the delicate gesture covering her body. There's a tension here, not modesty exactly, but a sense of being displayed. We see her, the world sees her, but she is not truly in control of what we see. Her body belongs to the composition of the painting, not to herself. There is a gentle violence in that. On the right, a figure waits with a cloak. She is poised to cover Venus, but not out of warmth, out of social expectation. In Renaissance culture, nudity was both revered and taboo. Venus is divine, yet her exposure needs covering. This juxtaposition speaks to how society views beauty, as something to be adored, but also controlled. To understand this painting, we need context. Sandro Botticelli painted The Birth of Venus in the 1480s during the Italian Renaissance. This was a time of explosive artistic innovation, but also of political tension, religious pressure, and social transformation. Florence was ruled by powerful families, like the Medicis, who commissioned art that blended classical mythology with contemporary belief. Venus wasn't just a goddess, she was an ideal shaped by both admiration and control. Beauty was celebrated, but within limits. In the background, the sea and land are calm and distant. No chaos, no tension, only the surface. And this draws our eye again to the foreground. The figures in motion, the winds, the flowers, the gesture, the gaze. The painting separates surface beauty from the underlying human dynamics that brought it into being. There's a reason this image has fascinated viewers for centuries. Not just because it is beautiful, but because it raises questions we don't always notice. What is beauty for? Who decides how it should appear? And what sacrifices, social, emotional, psychological, are made in its name? Beauty in The Birth of Venus is not pure or peaceful. It is constructed, crafted by power, by expectations, by the gaze of others. Venus stands at the center not as an autonomous being, but as a symbol made to be seen, not just born, performed. And perhaps that's the real tension. When we admire beauty, do we see the person or only the idea? So here's the question for you. When you look at The Birth of Venus, do you see just beauty or something more, something shaped by forces we rarely acknowledge? Tell me in the comments, what surprised you most about this painting?